Really?
I'm on a little bit of a tangent today. I get extremely tired of parents judging other parents. You know, I'm not saying that all parents out there are perfect, because I'm telling you right now, no parent is perfect, including you. I know I'm certainly not a perfect parent, and I know that I went through hell and back trying to raise my children. And I remember standing there so many times in public or at church or whatever, and knowing that people were glaring at me because I couldn't seem to do what they thought I should do with my child to get things under control. I'm not just talking temper tantrums, I'm talking about anything. When people found out that we went through a child who had a drug problem, or we had a child who ended up going to a party that she shouldn't have and got raped and then pregnant, the judgment that came down on us because of those situations made it extremely difficult for me to be an effective parent. And that's one of the main reasons why I do my videos now, is because I am tired of seeing all of us judging, including me. Trust me, I've done my fair share of it. Judging other parents who are trying so hard to be all they can be for their kids by having a job, sometimes two, being single parents or even double income parents, and running your kids to this and that and the other thing, and trying to be it all. We can't be it all. And yet we all stand there in judgment with our hands on our hips, assuming that if we were that parent, we'd be able to do a better job. If you're not a parent, stop watching this video, because this isn't even irrelevant to you. If you are a parent, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've been through those times where you simply don't know what to do and you feel like you're pulling your hair out. And you've probably had people standing there with their hands on their hips judging you. So stop it. Let's start supporting one another. Unless there's something seriously going on. And I don't mean minor. I mean major. You know, where that child is getting beat over the head. I think screaming at a kid is more serious or more possibly damaging than a slight spanking on the butt, or, you know, trying to pull this kid into line and behave in public. Seriously, the reason why this parent is having a hard time is because we're standing there judging them, and they know it, and they know we're going to be calling somebody about it because they're not parenting correctly. Who made you judge? Seriously, who made you God? Who made you the ruler of this world, where you can sit there and go, because this law's in place and that law's in place, and oh, by the way, because I'm a perfect parent and you're not, I can sit there and judge you and tell you you're doing it wrong. Poppycock. I'd love to see a perfect parent. There isn't one. And if there is, then you know what? There isn't. Just saying, there isn't. So I'd like all of us to get off our high horses, and I'd like us to start supporting one another when we see that another parent is struggling to try to make a child behave in public, that we're supporting the parent, and quietly go up to them and say, what can I do to help you? Or look at them and go, you know what? No judgment for me. Do what you need to do. Or whatever the case may be. We don't have the right to be judging a parent with this child who's sitting there struggling, trying to make this child behave. Or sometimes you'll even see this. You'll see the parent actually ignoring the kid. And the reason is because they don't know how to react. They don't know how to handle this situation because they know you're standing there judging them. But we see this and we think we have the right to do that. Since when? Your kid behaved perfectly all the time in public? I don't think so. And if your child didn't, understand and remember, go back and remember, oh my goodness, that's right. I have no idea what this parent or this child has been through in the last 24 hours to make this be happening right now. And worst case scenario, and this is the part that bugs me the most, is that 90% of what's happening out in public, the temper tantrums that we all stand there in judgment about, is caused because we are standing there in judgment of them. And we are sitting there making that parent feel like they are inadequate as a parent and they can't do what they need to in order to make that child behave. We need to stop it. We're not God. Believe it or not, I really do want to wish you an awesome day.